Shalom, Marga Huss here. So I just wanted to come on and just share some thoughts, and I'm not going to go on about it. I will do kind of something a little like an extended version of this, but I've been busy and I haven't been able to go through each verse of the Beatitudes. So I'm still planning to do that, but it's really weird because I wanted to do Blessed Are the, I think the next one was Blessed Are the Meek. I think that's what I'm up to. But I'm really struggling with it because I'm still questioning as to whether I am meek. But anyway, that's an aside. I've been told that by someone that I'm the most hateful person that they know because of my values and beliefs, and I really struggle with that. I struggle because I don't believe I am a hateful person. I think that, you know, being a godly Christian woman means that I'm loving, but people would interpret that, I guess, in terms of the way that I practice it and live it out, to be hateful. And I guess the preceding conversation had to do with immigration, and I am obviously against mass immigration. I'm a Christofascist, so I believe in for now in the world, I believe there should be borders, and borders for a reason, because if you're a leader of a country, you want to protect your country. And that just makes sense. You know, even though like Jesus came to set us free from our own sin, right? And by extension, the world. He knew the pain and suffering that his people were going through in Israel. But he wasn't here to for a political solution, you know. His job wasn't here to be involved in politics and play the hero for Israel in that sense. But God still calls us to bring God's kingdom down. So if that means limiting immigration and trying to build a more Christian society, then that's how I would run the country. I would put a stop to immigration. I would only allow those people who are being persecuted, like people who are actually being persecuted overseas, who need help. I would make, you know, certain provisions for them, but it would be temporary until, you know, things settle down in their own countries, and then, you know, then they would have to go back. But this is in my, like, you know, perfect utopia. And I know that's unrealistic in a sense, but we can have that sort of mindset in our minutiae. Like, I'm not saying you can't let non-Christians into your home. I'm just saying you don't want to be outnumbered by them, right? Even though I was outnumbered for a long time, and you know, even though the Israelites were outnumbered and Jesus was outnumbered, God is more powerful than anyone. But as a responsible parent or responsible leader, you don't want to be unequally yoked. And the Bible speaks of that, okay? Not being unequally yoked. That's wisdom. In reality, it's not always realistic, but where we can practice that. And for those reasons, this person called me hateful. And it upset me. It did, because obviously I'm still, like, I'm in the flesh, and, you know, I still have feelings and emotions, but I didn't let it, you know, make me angry. It did upset me, because here I am thinking that, you know, I know what's best and to how a good Christian society could operate, and I'm thinking of everyone. I'm thinking of everyone's best interests, even lefties who want to bring everyone in. they don't even know how dangerous their ideology is. You know, let everyone come into this country. That's a dangerous ideology, and it's probably more hateful than mine. I mean, we just have to look at all the other countries that have just like left, you know, allowed infinity immigration into their country of people who don't hold the same values and beliefs as them, and to know what the consequences are for that. And the people of those nations are suffering as a result. You know, you can be blind and deny what's going on, but you know, the truth and the facts speak for themselves. Anyway, I don't want to go on too much about it, but I think it's almost delusional if you think that I'm the hateful person, because I want to protect what's good and right. Anyway, that is all. Shalom. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.